chat, and we are reacting to a video for the one and only the homie. Like the video twice, comment twice. XenoShot, she's risking her child's life over astrology. Now, everybody has their own to BD, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, that is at the end of the day your kid. But I'm always in the position of let's get the kids the help that they need if it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Alaya999, thank you so much for the sub. Been sub for 2 months. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you. Genuinely, I appreciate that. I appreciate that more than you know. More than you know. Thank you so much. Also, Fearless120, first stream from YT. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for the first time chat. Alaya, thank you so much. Y'all know I don't be on here for y'all money. I just be on here because I mess with y'all and like to spend time with y'all, bro. So thank you. I genuinely don't take that for granted. I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Need to official, appreciate the follow too.
It's a Gemini. So now my daughter's a Gemini. And I love her. But she's only 2.5.
Shout out my Geminis in the chat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big Libra though in the building. Big Libra though in the building. I ain't gonna lie. Now, every time I've ever said I was a Libra to a girl, it has always been followed with the, you're a Libra? Ugh. Like, what the fuck? I don't act like nobody you know. No, you don't know a single Libra who acts like me. Dead serious. I ain't gonna lie.
And I do worry that I'm not gonna vibe with her.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest astrology guy out there. No offense to anyone who is, but I just don't believe in it. I don't.
Wait, she's risking? No. I thought it was like her baby was sick, so she's not gonna like take the baby to the hospital on some astrology shit, like something with the way things lined up. It says the medicine isn't good for her. You're telling me she's worried that she's not gonna vibe with her kid, so therefore she's going to it? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way this is what we're talking about.
I don't believe that the time and place and date you were born is going to determine your personality and who you get along with and what you should do,
right?
Among a bunch of other things.
Romeo,
obviously,
appreciate
as
the first
long
time
as
chat
you're not
and
harming
follow,
anyone, you could believe in what you want to believe in, and astrology isn't the most harmful thing in the world at the end of the day.
Type shit.
But with that said, from what I've witnessed firsthand in person, and from what I've also heard from people I know, astrology could definitely turn into a very unhealthy obsession that seeps into every aspect of your life, which I guess that also applies to every other faith as well, for sure. And today we're going to be taking a look at a perfect example of this. A mom who seems to have a big problem with her child, her baby, and that is her baby's zodiac sign.
So when I was pregnant, my daughter's due date was May 21st, and that's that's a Gemini. But it's very close to not being a Gemini. And so I asked my doctor if I could get induced early so that my daughter would not have to live as a Gemini.
I love how this was her biggest concern.
Yeah,
Never
this is actually
mind
crazy. No. This is crazy. Yeah, that's sickness. Yeah, that's sickness. No, not because. Not. It's just to want to. So here's the thing, right? You don't want your kid to be a certain astrological sign. Sure, you know what I'm saying. Sure, but the fact that you're going to the extent of putting the kid's life at danger, that's where you're losing. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're losing me. I'm for let's have the kids be happy, healthy, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying their time here. Not gonna pass them up, toss them, step from the 3, you know what I'm saying, just because they a Gemini though. I know some Geminis. When's May? I know a Gemini. She cool. I know a Gemini. I did know a Gemini. She cool. What days make Geminis? No, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. May to June. January, February, March, April, May, June. Who do I know in June? I know a shorty in May. She cool.
Giving birth to a healthy baby, you know, taking your time, taking it easy, and hoping the pregnancy goes smoothly.
Right.
Nah, fuck all that. I refuse to let my baby be born a Gemini. She looked at the charts, I guess, and the compatibility with her zodiac's just not there. And see, this is the point where the astrologers start looking like a lunatic.
If I could get induced early.
Inducing labor early, all for a star sign that won't do a single thing for your child. Which, if you don't know what an early induction is, it's basically when doctors make it so you give birth as quickly as possible, maybe even prematurely. You know, they give you medication, they apply medical methods. Also, the person giving birth goes into labor as soon as possible.
Right.
And it's usually done in emergency situations where the baby or mother's health is at risk.
I feel like, right? Now, I'm not no astrological expertise. I feel like though, let's say zodiacs were sliding, right? Let's say what's right before a Gemini? Like, is Gemini's on May? What is right before? What's okay? Let's say Gemini is May 21st. Let's use sliders, because I feel like this is the only way to make sense of this, right? If you slide your baby back into Taurus, I just think if you use percentage-wise, all you did was make your baby 2% Taurus. It's too close. The moon and stuff, it cannot have taken full effect. You feel me? Full effect is towards like the middle of the month. You feel me? That's when you get the 100% Gemini. But in the middle, at the end, towards the end of Taurus, beginning of Gemini, you just just turned down the sliders on Gemini by like that much. I don't think you saved the baby from Geminiism.
Risk. Not really, for astrology reasons.
Very close to not being a Gemini.
Right.
And so I asked my doctor if I could get induced early so that my daughter would not have to live as a Gemini. And she said that that wasn't a valid enough reason to get induced early.
Yeah, no fucking shit that wasn't a valid reason. I mean, I can't believe the team of doctors aren't on the astrology bandwagon.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm on CPF. Hello? Yeah, no. In May, did we give it to her? No, okay. In May 20th or 21st, depending on if we induce this woman, yeah, come take that kid, right away. Yeah. She's talking about, stars. She's worrying about seeing the stars. She's never gonna see her kids again. I think we pack her up immediately. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do not trust her with that child. I do not trust her with the child the way that she sounded.
Funny how disappointed and defeated.
Wait, why do people got hate for star signs? I have absolutely no hate for star signs in my body. Like, literally none. I have hate for people risking her child's life over astrology because she's trying to get the kid to be born prematurely so that she could say, or so that the kid doesn't have to live their entire life as a Gemini, thus putting the kid's life in danger. That's what I'm upset at. To be clear, respect on everybody's parts. What you believe is what you believe. I have no problem with nothing, but except putting people's lives at danger.
She looks as well. Like, how could this be that these doctors would let my baby be born a Gemini? How could they? Don't they know that Geminis don't match with my star sign? Now my child's not gonna like.
Also, she's saying this because she won't vibe with her child. That's why she's saying it, because she's premeditating that she won't vibe with her child. Like, you don't teach the child. Like, you don't install all of the updates into your child. Like, your child's not just gonna be a reflection of you and then the world. The child's gonna be a reflection of you and then the world. And then you're not gonna vibe with the child. Oh my gosh.
Like me.
This is
Meanwhile,
crazy.
inducing labor early has some pretty serious risks, not only for you, but also your...
Where's the husband? Where's the husband? Where's the husband? We have to, we need to talk to the husband as well. He's also not helping. He's also not helping. Because why wasn't this TikTok a conversation before it was a video? No cap.
Your newborn baby as well. Risks like infection, low fetal heart rate, a bunch of stuff. I'm just hoping that this child turns out all right mentally while it's being raised by this person, but I don't know. Risking your child's life for astrology, unreal. But I can't say I'm surprised.
The Gemini, and she said that that wasn't a valid enough reason to get induced early. So now my daughter's a Gemini. And I love her, but she's only 2.5, and I do worry that I'm not gonna vibe with her.
All right, so luckily this baby sounds like it was born healthy, but imagine being this child.
Okay. All of this was under the pretense that she didn't actually have the child healthily. Okay? Now that I know that she had the child healthily, I don't care anymore necessarily about the star signs. I just think this woman is like crazy. And I say crazy for even thinking for the reasons of opting in to risk her child's life for the sake of vibes. For the sake of vibes is why she opted to risk her child's life. That's why I think this woman is crazy. Regardless of that, though, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you like, comment twice, it helps me in the algorithm. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. Peace.